This is actually the second time that Jack has played Scrooge for me. I don't typecast him or anything. He's not really a crotchety old miser at all. No, not at all. But we have had a really good time. And I like how he's a little different in this production than he was
8 years older.
He is 8 years older. So, do you find that difficult?
No, I feel 8 years younger.
Oh, good.
Hello, my name is Dan. I play Frederick, Fred, Old Joe, Young Ebenezer, Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, and I think
You could
that's
just
it.
say and some more.
I think that's it.
Hey, I'm Zeke, and I play Stanfield, Ghost of Christmas Past. I play Bob Cratchit, and a couple of other roles. There's a lot of things I like about the show, but just getting to interact with the different cast members in all sorts of different types of way, because each of us have different roles. We might be interacting with each other in one way in one scene, but in another scene we'll be in a completely different type of relationship. And it's really interesting to be able to try and pick those differences out from each scene to scene.
What originally inspired you to direct this the second time?
The second time.
Yes.
Temporary insanity?
Definitely that. Definitely temporary insanity. Definitely the persuasion of John Priest. Definitely, I love this story. It is my favorite Christmas story ever. I mean, aside from Jesus. And I just think it's such a great story. I think it's so full of timeless, relevant truths. I think it speaks to us today in 2021 as much as it spoke to the people of Dickens' time in 1843. I think that it just transcends so many, it transcends class, race, social standing. It just is a story that is timeless for a reason. It's a classic for a reason. And I think people never get tired of the idea that someone like Ebenezer Scrooge could make such a transformation. I think it gives us hope. And that's what we all, especially right now, everybody is just looking for stories with hope. And this one answers.
Hope and joy and a good ending.
Yes.
And it really does lead into the spirit of Christmas. And it's a few dark moments in the play, but it ends on the high note, and it gets me in the spirit.
Honestly, I hope that the people here recognize how valuable other people are, and that they take away just how impactful it can be to help others in their time of need.
You really get to see kind of the inner workings of Dickens' mind. You get to see that this is more than just a story. It's a story that was created by someone. And you get to see the joy that he has in bringing his characters to life. And so I really hope that the audience takes away from this particular production just this sense of awe and wonder for people who are creative, for people who provide us with entertainment, from everything from Hallmark to, Pulitzer Prize winning novels. There's so much content out there that's available for us to consume today, and I just hope that people see this show and they marvel at the lengths creatives will go to in order to produce a story and in order to just bring it to life, literally, figuratively.
And I hope they come away feeling they've spent a couple of hours with an old friend. There are not going to be too many people in the audience that are unfamiliar with the story. Many have seen the movies and maybe other plays, and they know how it ends. There are no surprises there. But it is an old friend, and every time I do this, it's, God, I've been there before.
Another thing I hope is that people will just marvel at the characters in this story, because what you've got is a group of 9 actors playing over 40 roles. They play all the roles in A Christmas Carol. And so I just really hope they walk away from here going, wow, I can't believe that person transformed from this character to this character to this character. Because it's a wonder to behold.
Except for Dickens and Scrooge. Everybody plays everything.
That's right.
Bunch
Dickens
of
and
folks.
Scrooge just play themselves.
Mm-hmm.
What I really loved about this show from the very beginning is it is an ensemble-driven show. To be able to bring the show to the stage with a group of actors who really took it upon themselves to make it the best it could be, to make really bold and independent choices, to call me out when I was wrong, which they did often.
You weren't out wrong often.
It's just been really great to see them really come together as an ensemble and function together as a whole, which is what I think is one of the most beautiful things about live theater, is just seeing these people who come together from all different walks and backgrounds, and we really come together with one common united goal, and it is a wonderful thing when it all just gels perfectly on the stage.
And one thing I've learned over the 18 years I've been at the theater. And I'm always amazed at it, and this just reinforces that, is how much talent we have around here in the county. We get people coming out of the woodwork and showing up and doing a bang up job in productions, not just this one, others as well. And folks I've never seen or heard of before, and they just wow me. And it's so much fun to see that, and to see them get hooked on it, like you and your brother, and just keep growing and expanding and maturing, and it's just a joy for me.
It's such an organic process. Like, it's just one of the few art forms that continues to grow and develop, like you were saying, and become something new and different every time. That's what I love about live theater. The show that you might see on opening night is not the show you're going to see closing night, and it's really it's beautiful. It's beautiful.